Hi.
We are back. It's a Monday. How are you?
I
How are
hope
you doing? Is
I,
it?
I hope you're good.
Hmm.
What you make?
Yes. So, Melissa bought a watermelon.
Oops.
Um, so I took a small amount of it and made some watermelon syrup out of it. And then so I put that. I made two different drinks with the same ingredients, except one is whiskey and one is a rum. This one's rum, so it's the watermelon syrup. I made a honey syrup with clove of garlic in it. I only did that for like an hour, so like it's there, but not really. Because I was a very last, I last minute made the honey syrup. I was just like, let's do it. And then the tomato peach acid buddy that I have,
Hmm.
and then some bitters, and so that's what this one's the rum one. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah. I got
The pineapple rum.
Stella.
Nice. I'm not gonna lie, but there's part of me that refuses to drink that because it's called Stella, and I work for Stellantis.
Oh yeah. But this is fancy.
Hmm. Yeah, it is. I've had it before. Hmm.
It's okay. It's yeah. It's a beer.
Yeah, this is better with the rum. The rye, I put Rittenhouse rye in it. And I think it's too strong and masks all the other flavors of the watermelon and everything else. The rum
Yeah.
works with it,
A
which is what I
rye.
thought it would do, but
Yeah. A rye will kind of cause everything to go awry.
yeah.
Yeah.
um. Uh,
What? How bad?
okay, so I rolled a one
Okay.
first. The second one is a nat 20, and it bumped the other one to a 7.
Okay. So it's a 7 episode.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna say the 20 is just saving us from the one,
Yeah.
and it is a 7. Cause yeah, that was not good. Anyways, um, just because it's on my top of my head, I was laughing about it. So Mike McDaniel, the head coach, or not head coach, was head coach of the Dolphins, got fired, is now the offensive coordinator for the Los Angeles Chargers. He's good friends with Dan Soder, who's a stand-up comedian. And they just dropped the episode today. I was listening to it before we got on here. Dude, Mike McDaniel's funnier as fuck. Like I knew he was funny dude, but like he's hilarious. He uh when Dan was when they were in 8th grade, they met in 7th grade. When he was in 8th grade, Dan's girlfriend cheated on him by getting fingered by like two separate dudes, obviously separate times, but like got word got to Mike, and then Mike told Dan, and he was obviously like devastated by it. So to make him feel better, they got that girl's number. And again, this isn't like the probably the 80s, 90s. So it's speaker voice phone
Yeah, you gotta call the
voicemail.
landline.
Yeah, so he called the landline on there and then left the voicemail telling her parents that who are super Catholic, and obviously she wasn't supposed to have a boyfriend, to inform them that she had a boyfriend, and then that not only did she have a boyfriend, that she cheated on that boyfriend by getting fingered. And then he said they put their fingers in her vagina and emphasized it. He's like, because I was in 8th grade, and he's like, I just had to emphasize that.
Yeah. Vagina
And
is a funny word regardless of what grade you're in.
yeah, but yeah, he was like, yeah, that was their ride or die. Oh, also he was saying, he was like, the fact, he's like, you obviously couldn't get away with what they used to back then. He's like, we were essentially parents of single moms, and they didn't really watch them, so they just ran around. in the way Mike put it, he said, if we were more attractive, we would have gotten trafficked.
Yeah.
Like, that's a way to put it. But yeah. Oh, that, and he said they used to, I just thought this was actually funny. They used to throw a tennis ball over the bridge of a highway or like at cars on a road. But like when they would do it, they would act like one of them was like, "Oh no!" Like they accidentally threw it over his head and they were trying to catch it and it was an accident. But like,
100% on purpose.
Actually... Yeah. Oh my god. So, very off topic to anything we might talk about. I just thought that was funny.
Hey, it's an opener, man. Fucking, I don't know. It makes me remember. And you've driven by Warrenwoods Tower, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to have. Their tennis courts are like right next to the street. So we would do that occasionally. We'd be like, "Oh, I hit it! Oh, too hard! Ah!" But it was
no.
We got.
Meanwhile, cop across the street you don't notice is just watching you guys smoke fucking tennis balls.
Dude, we got so good at doing a backhand that looked like it was accidental, but really it was like we would hit and like slightly turn like that. So like if you looked at it, it looked like we were trying to, hit a backhand and serve it back. But what we were really doing was hitting it and slicing to where it would fucking shoot over the fence.
Officer comes over. He's like, "Why you guys keep knocking balls?" I'm just trying. Sorry, officer. I am just trying to act like Fedor and win the championship, and I'm not that good.
Except this was high school, so we would sound exactly like that. I'm trying to be like Federer.
He's the. I'm trying to be like Anna Kournikova and date Enrique Iglesias.
Hey,
I think that's their real name. I don't remember. I just know that was a whole thing.
Yeah,
and she was in his music video. I was like, what?
Yeah, but fucking, I don't think anybody would come and bother us because like the tennis team, like we had like what you would think of like when you think of somebody who plays tennis. And then we had some nerds that were like the freshmen and sophomores. And then you had people that looked like me and bigger. So it was like, I don't look like a tennis player. I look like a fucking wrestler. The people that were bigger than me looked like fucking linemen for football. But we were tennis players. Like,
I mean, to be fair, like, I guess if I'm approaching a bunch of teams in a field and they're like, all right, you got to go fight one of them. Tennis players are in the range of people I might choose.
That's what you would think.
Compare again. I guess I was saying, like, when you're talking about like, okay, the football players, no. Hockey players literally fight each other, no. Like baseball players, like they got that arm.
Yeah.
So like when you're like, you kind of knock out the big three, and then you're like soccer players. Like if he gets one solid kick, I'm fucked. So you're. You go to tennis players and you're like, yeah, like they're using it. Yes. So it's down to that. The bowling team. You're choosing the chess team if you have one.
Yeah.
But then they're strategic.
See, here's the thing with tennis players. Like we do a fuck ton of wind sprints. We're really good at backhands. So we're going to backhand you, run away. You catch up. We're going to backhand again. Keep running. Like... You're either going to kick my ass or get really humiliated.
Well, that's it. And that, yeah. So you're kind of like, all right, it's so funny. Or like, God, what other teams are there? Lacrosse? Nope.
No, lacrosse players will fuck you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're in line with football. Like, or hockey. Like those are on the top three line flat out to equal. Honestly, I'd probably put hockey a little bit higher above football.
Yeah.
Just because they never stop. But.
Oh, that's the thing with tennis, though, too, man. Like.
You don't stop.
You don't fucking stop. Like, people think you do. Unless, like, the only time we ever took a break was, like, if both of us were tired and we would just sit there and volley back and forth. And then we'd be like, okay, you caught your breath? I caught my breath. All right. And then we'd fucking like, but
Yeah, you just bop, 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 bop. Yeah, all right, I'm ready to die. That's funny.
also,
I can imagine that.
most tennis players probably have rich parents, so you wouldn't want to
Yeah.
fight them because you'll get sued.
Yeah.
Yeah, not us
Well,
though.
you
Not
know,
us. We were
you get them
we
to
were poor.
you instigate them to fight you. So
Yeah.
you win.
So then you
And they
can
can't
sue.
sue you. Yeah. Oh my god, that's so. Yeah, I never joined a team. I did the bowling team, so I wanted to
I-
play football and hockey, but my parents couldn't afford hockey, and
Yeah.
yeah,
I did football in elementary, and then it wasn't fun after that, so I did
it gets serious after that.
yeah, I didn't do any sports really until tennis, and that was my junior and senior year. Or no, it might have been it was my sophomore and junior year. I thought I did it my senior year too. But then I did track and field, and I thought that was the same time. No, cross country was the same time. So yeah, I did track and field my senior year just to do it.
Yeah, I was too antisocial at the time, so the thought of joining teams outside of bowling was like, and that was in middle school too. That wasn't high
Yeah.
school. Like I didn't join anything in high school. I was just kind of in this like, nah, I don't want to talk to anyone. I was way too inclusive and not even not inclusive, intrusive
Yeah, yeah.
to myself, and just nope. And I had like minimal friends. I had enough of an existence. I was like, all right, I have some people to talk to. That's it. Like I don't need a group, dude. I have been getting so many fucking spam calls. I finally the Verizon filter. I realized I thought I had it working, and then I went to activate the Truecaller app that you told me about in the settings, and the Verizon one was sitting there and it wasn't activated. So since it has been, like, my phone they are just deleting it right away, like it's getting
Yeah.
to it. So I haven't had to use Truecaller yet, but like, dude,
It's
That's-
outrageous, man. It's fucking shitty. I was gonna
this
say
timeline
you
sucks.
you brought up middle school and being antisocial. Do you want to know what extracurricular I joined in middle school? And then I'll tell you what it is, but I want you to guess why I joined it. It was the debate
Middle
club.
school curricular. Oh, okay.
Why?
yeah.
Well, it was junior high. It was seventh grade. Why would I join debate club?
I mean, I'll be honest with you. When I was in middle school, I legitimately had a friend named Josh that, like, we liked to purposely debate each other. And after, like, I don't know, like a couple months at lunch, the one, I think 8th grade, we decided to start doing, like, all right, like, you come up with a stock and you argue that this is going to be better than whatever stock I have or whatever the thing was. And we started to just kind of do that and then pay attention to see if that stock went up or down for the sake of, like, argument. We
Yeah,
obviously didn't know fuck about it. We were just like, let's look at a company and then, like, kind of do a Google or two what it's about and be like, oh, that sounds like it'll work. And then, like, we would just debate shit for no reason. Why did you join?
it wasn't for
Cute
that.
girl?
It was a cute girl, yeah. I was admittedly very good at arguing. Like, my parents to this day would be like, we would have family court where I would come in and I would be a lawyer for my siblings and myself and I would try to get our sentence lessened or removed, you know. But I joined debate club because I had a crush on a cute girl.
Nice.
Turns out she's a lesbian. She's also
Sounds about right.
she's a doctor now, dude. She's really cool.
Wow.
Yeah, she went to U of M. This was
Fuck yeah.
Oklahoma where I knew her, and then like I came back from the army. She wound up going to U of M for her residency and shit. Like, yeah, Caught up a little bit. She was really cool. Happy Pride, by the way, if it's still Pride when this episode drops. I don't know if it is.
This is. I have one episode to edit. I probably will edit tomorrow before I go to. I have an appointment to go see Jules. I have a knot in my back that is like bad. So I'm like, all right, I need to go see Jules. Let her like fuck my back up for a little bit, and then hopefully I'll feel better. But yeah, we have one more episode to drop, and then this one will be. So we got 2 weeks. We got one more episode of Pride Month. We forgot last week, technically. Again, yeah, you know this. We just record, and then we're like, oh, fuck, this is coming out that day? You watch us realize it in real time.
Yeah.
Actually, I think this weekend comes out. This episode is Father's Day weekend?
Oh, Happy Daddy.
Yeah. Happy Daddy Days.
I stopped my sentence. I was going to say Happy Daddy Day, and I just said Happy Daddy.
I am not. That's so funny. Yeah, I know. So yeah, I think it's gonna be Father's Day-ish, like the day after Father's Day, probably.
Okay.
Hopefully you had a good day with your dads, and if you didn't, like, and I know Ivy doesn't. She's in the Dead Dad Club with me. So it's like,
I have 2 dads now.
I hope she's laughing with me at her couch or wherever she's watching this. Hi, I love you guys. But no, it was, but no, like Happy Father's Day. Oh God. So this will kind of somewhat segue into what I did this weekend. I worked, but I also went to my sister's bonfire. First time I've seen her since the mom stuff happened down. I didn't talk to her because she had friends over. She had a friend in from like out of town to hang out, and she got there before we did. So, we didn't get to talk about all that jazz. But like, oh, sorry, Melissa is home.
Yeah, I heard the basketball court.
Pivot. But no, like the fact that I meant to talk to her about like what I should do, because I do want to like text Bill Happy Father's Day, but also like, yeah, it's a little too soon, I think. So I don't know.
I mean,
I should probably just ask her about it.
Yeah, I'd ask Abby, but I probably still would. Like, I don't know. Like I said, there's family members that I'm still iffy on, but I will text them on their birthdays. Like, you know.
Yeah. Well, it's a little different because he's married to my mom, who I have now just told I'm not talking to no more.
Yeah.
So it's kind of one of those like, which, yeah, it's still weird.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Sad. But sad face emojis.
I'm just
placing it.
I know, I'm gonna let you have that, but you did. If you'd like me to make it not sad, you cut me off when I was about to make a really bad joke.
Do it.
So I'm still gonna make the joke just so we're both cringe. If you didn't get to hang out with your dad for Father's Day, I'll be your daddy. This is for you too, Brandon. If you need a father, I got pretty big arms.
Kirk is definitely made a mention to.
You're right. Obviously. You got Kirk. Damn it.
I do have a father-in-law. No, they've both been pretty supportive and also like baffled.
Yeah.
By the behavior. So, but that said, like, at her party, I met one of Abby's friends that is a doppelganger of Sean Johnson. Yeah, it really fucked me up because he walked in. I was like, I know it's not you because we would have immediately talked, but like you are he was like 95% Sean Johnson. And it really messed with me for like a solid hour until I finally was just talking with him. And I told him, I was like, you look like this guy. And I showed it to him. And he was like, I do kind of look like that guy. And then he didn't have the, Sean has the, I don't know what that's called.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called either.
Yeah. But he has a piercing there. But yeah. I was laughing about that. And then, so my sister made a fuckload of sandwiches. And so I got to like witness a couple people watch me like be my old fat self. Cause like she had like queso dip out. And then she had like ham and cheese sandwiches with like garlic butter on the bread. Oh yeah. And so I sit there and I put the cheese on a plate and they're like, all right. And then I grab the sandwiches and they're like, oh. And then I had to like find that photo of me holding the Jack Daniels in my Jedi outfit that I'm almost 100% sure you're the person that took that photo.
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
In my living room?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that is the photo that when I tell people I used to be like 270 pounds, they're like, what? And I show them that and they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
We were drinking.
Mine is I mean I have several, but my favorite one is from college. We went to the museum in Chicago. There's a bunch of us. I've shown you the picture. There's a bunch of us. There's the fucking T-Rex or whatever behind us. I'm dead center in the photo. And I'm like, "Can you find me?" And everyone's like, they always look at the photo and they're like,
No.
It takes them a little bit, and then they're like, "Holy shit!" And I'm like, "Yeah,
That's when you were jacked?
No, it was when I was fat. Like,
oh, the other one,
dude." And I fucking walked around I walked around Chicago with my shirt off, and I was like, "You guys didn't tell me." Like, I was 290 pounds pre-army. Like, ugh.
I mean, dude, I used to do that too. Like, I've always kind of like, I knew I was always big, but like, for a little while, like, I didn't think I was as big as I was until like I shrunk, and I was like, Jesus.
Same, dude.
Like, you kind of have that realization, like, oh wow, like I was that. And again, like, do your stuff, but like, I do feel better now. I still eat like shit. I'm very lucky that we talked about it. Like, I think I started working out this week. Just again to like, I'm trying to like mentally be like, all right, like I went in the garage the last 2 days in a row. I have made myself do like at least 3 sets of curls and bench. I tried to do overhead like presses with the 35 pounder, but like my back, that spot in my knot, the second I cracked the like 90 to like 100 degrees, lit up that spot, and I was like, ooh. And then I tried 2 or 3 more and it did not work. I was like, okay. I did the same number on this side, I evened it out, and I was like, all right.
Yeah.
I have to wait until Jules knocks whatever the fuck this is out, because it's there. But that said, back to where I was going to.
Hold on before you go there. I was trying to get us a screenshot there of us just doing this. Like,
that's so funny.
If we remember, I hope you remember. It's like what, 18, 20 minutes?
It's probably 23 minutes in, somewhere around. Judging off of the time we started and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I've been trying to be like, all right, I need to start doing that again. Like, so it has been feeling good, and I immediately feel the difference, and I'm like, damn, like, I should do one of those like 23andMe's just for the sake of like finding that out.
See if you have powerful, athletic, elite muscles.
Yes, but I also want to wait out this administration before I do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of in one of those like, well, I guess we'll find out later, because yeah, it's weird. I immediately feel like just 2 days of doing bicep curls, I'm like, Jesus, like I can already feel it in the shirts.
Yeah.
That I regularly wear.
That's
weird.
Like I haven't worked out because I've been exhausted from work, but like
Yeah.
work picked up again. I gained some weight being up here. I won't lie. I've been bored. I'm eating
Well, you
chips.
get
I'm eating ice cream, like, but
that's part of it too.
yeah, but with work like picking back up, like, I think it was last week. I went to undo a bolt and was like, Jesus, my fucking arms hurt. And like, it was the same, like, tired that I would get from lifting. And I'm like, oh. And then like I threw this shirt on because I got to do laundry, and like it's a little tighter here because I gained some weight, but like in the arms, I'm like it wasn't that tight before, like
Yeah.
so. But I need to add in proper exercise. Like I wanted to start running, but then I had the implant and was like, like
Well, I do need to get a little bit more cardio in somewhere. But like I'm right now I'm just like, all right, I got to start at least lifting anything again, and I threw more weight on the bench. It's just it's 115, so it's nothing crazy. Easy enough. I can do 3 sets of 8 without like real crazy effort.
yeah,
I'm just slowly getting back into it now. So like, all right, let's keep more maintain a routine.
yeah,
And I'm like, all right, I'm not sweating at the end of it. It's just enough to be like, all right, let's throw it up. It's easy, quick set, done. But like that and the curls. What's nice is I can bring the dogs in the garage now that I got my car out of there.
yeah.
So Penny, I have just enough space that I can kind of like slowly give a little toss of the ball, and she'll run off, and I'm like, all right, do a set, and then throw the ball with her, go back. But I'm in like, all right, I should try to be in shape. I'm gonna be 35. We're in June. We're 6 months into this year, so I'm like, all right, halfway to 35, right?
I'll be
You're
30. I'll
almost
be
34.
34. Yeah, you could see me do the math and be like, "How old am I?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel you on that. I want to do it for health, but also like speaking of like birthdays coming up, Teresa's doing her birthday thing. We're gonna have a D&D game, and originally it was gonna be at her parents' house, but then some shit happened. We don't. It's up in the air, but like I was sitting there, I was like, oh, that means swimming pool. And like, yeah, it's close friends, Nick and Teresa and the D&D people. So I'm not trying to impress anybody, but I'm also like, if I get in a little bit better shape before then, and
Well, yeah.
it'd be
There's
nice.
a there's a difference to hanging out with people with clothes on and not in essentially just shorts.
Yeah,
Like there is a huge difference to what you are thinking about when you go into public like that.
yeah,
So it's understandable, like it's again, like you said, like your friends aren't gonna give a shit.
yeah.
And
They won't care,
like
but I'm also like, if I could lose a little bit of weight, like, and like look kind of good. Like again, it's Nick and Teresa. I'm not trying to impress them, but at the same time, it'd be the same as you. Like if you looked over and was like, "Damn, dude, you're looking good." Like,
yeah.
yeah,
Well, like I just been like I'm starting to realize I'm like, all right, I should start getting back into a workout routine before I lose the advantage I have of looking like I work out when I do nothing but smoke weed.
same.
So like I'm like, all right, let's get back into this. Also, really, again, like I should look out for my health. Like I'm married. Like we are trying to have a child. Like I should look at my health better. So I'm like, all right, let's do that. Let's start. Also, it does feel good to get it done. Most of the problem is I'm just so like ADD that I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then like I forget after I think of 2 other things I needed to do.
Yeah,
So I need to like that is at this point that's 90% of it is remember to do it.
yeah,
That's pretty great. That's it's I forgot what she brought up, but she brought up something about the point of someone forgetting to do something because of their ADD, and I was like, yeah, that's like I basically never got my full diagnosis because like I got some drugs and I was like, yeah, that works, and I never like fully diagnosed myself or figured it out. So it's like I definitely know I got it.
I did. But
But yeah.
I'm sitting here. I have 5 pills left, and I can't get any more until I go see my doctor on Thursday of next week. And I'm sitting here like, uh-oh.
Space those out.
Yeah. And then I'm also like, there's always a shortage, so is it going to get refilled before I go back to Canada?
You should use this to your advantage, and you should tell your boss, like, hey, I'm going to be 100% straight with you, so I need you to be 100% straight with me. What days are we going to be doing the most work? Because I only have 4 days worth of really good work drugs.
Yeah.
And I can't get them back until I go back to America where there's a shortage. So if you want me to be efficient to help you, I need you to be efficient and help me.
You want to know what's funny? I did tell them that today.
Oh shit. Hold on. I just almost knocked off the fucking syringe.
But no, I did tell them that today.
I almost pulled the interface off of my fucking keyboard thing, laughing.
I did tell them that today. Because, like, we were talking about, I was like, oh, yeah, don't forget, next week I'm back in Port Huron because I got those doctor's appointments. And then everyone was like, oh, we got to get this done and this done and this done. Like, we need to coordinate days and whatnot. And I was like, if y'all could tell me what days I can just work, that'd be awesome. And they're like, oh, what do you mean? I was like, if you can give me, like, I have 5 pills left. If you can tell me what days to take those pills, I will get everything done. But if I don't take that pill and you tell me I can work, it ain't getting done. Like,
yeah. Yes. Like I'm trying to tell you I'm going to be efficient, but like I can be way more efficient.
Yeah.
When you need me to be.
But I'm hoping I can see him Thursday, get the script sent in. I am thinking I need to go back to, because I had a higher dose before, but I don't know if I need to up the dose. But I do think I need to get the supplemental, like, before I had it was like the highest dosage you could get. I think it was like 60 or something. But then I had a 10 mil, like, immediate release. So, like, if I worked a 10-hour day, I could take the 10 mil around like 1:30, 2 o'clock, make it through the rest of work, go to the gym, eat my food, still go to sleep. Now it's like, once I'm off work, I'm dead.
Yeah. So like we worked Sunday. So I'm at that like, all right, like we didn't get any days off. We did 12 hours Sunday. And it's sounding like we're also probably going to get 12 hours this Sunday. So I'm about to be on, I'm assuming we work the following Saturday as well. So it will be 20 days in a row.
Yeah, I'll be there soon, man.
Yeah, I'm like, all right. Like I'm just like, I was trying to think about it today and it's like, I think I've had like outside of the week that I took off when we were supposed to go to Greece, I think I've had like maybe under 20 days off. Maybe under 25 days off this year. And I'm like, dude, that's pretty, it's bleak.
Yeah.
I don't think about it that way, but like, damn.
That was me when I was in Port Huron, man. Like,
yeah. Oh yeah.
I worked 69 days straight.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I had 2 days off, and then I worked 63 days straight. It was good money. It was good money. I when Orion kicks off, I'm gonna be doing that again. Like,
yeah,
I'm gonna let my boss know, like, hey, if there's Saturday and Sunday, like, just extend me. Like, it's close enough. Like, just keep it going. Like, put me there for a month straight, you know.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of where I'm at. It's one of those like, all right, like I do need the money. The economy's ass. Like, at least I'm working and getting overtime pay to like get stuff like just to save at all. Like
Yeah.
I'm not able to save a ton, but I am able to save, which I'm like, all right, that's cool. And then honestly, I need it today. Today when I came in, I'm on this job. They call it turntable. I put these three little parts on, but they're Steeler on two of the parts. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But it's for the entire side panel of the truck. So there's like the
Ooh.
two different sides of where the doors will eventually go.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm putting some little parts on there, and there's sealer. Well, the sealer was off as soon as I got in, which means I assume it was off earlier. But like, I'm not even joking. 3 trucks in, I start noticing like, hey, this little bead is enough off, and it's consistently off. And I was like, oh shit. So I text the person. I'm like, hey, like, expecting them to say, yeah, just run it. We'll get someone over here, but you can keep running until they show up. And she was just like, nope. I was like, all right. And then basically the whole first 2 hours of my day, I think I did like 10 to 15 vehicles that whole time compared to like, I don't know, fucking 100, almost 100. So I was like, I needed this because I was really, really feeling it this morning. And then, yeah, they eventually fixed it at right. I got to work through break because it was down for so long. So that was also a nice little bonus that I'll get the pay for it.
Yeah, yeah.
But like, yeah, I'm like, it it sucks. I am very, very tired, but that is the one thing that kind of helps me like get into the day is like, all right, I do need the money. I need to save money. And like, I'm making money.
Yeah.
There are people that aren't, and I need to perspectify this thing so I'm not like grim when I go into work.
Yeah.
I'll still be at least a little happy and make a joke.
Yeah.
Like,
Like
I'm just tired.
I'm bummed that I'm working overtime and like I'm traveling, which is when you're supposed to work the overtime, which is good. But
Yeah.
I'm getting less money because I'm in Canada, which is ticking me off because I'm like I should be making a lot more and I'm kind of like just barely getting by because everything's more expensive here and I'm making less money here and I'm like like but
Yeah.
I can't complain because you know, I'm making enough to get by, and like you said, other people aren't, and we're better than them. I kid.
Damn. No, it's obviously like it's just one of those like, all right, like I'm in a pretty decent spot. I'm tired. Also, I'm really trying to think about the fact that like this year is definitely not as bad as last year was as far as our profits go. So we should get something in our profit sharing next year versus like nothing this year. And I'm like, all right, I am working a lot. The other part is that I am now in body shop, so I am working more than I used to work in General Assembly. It's slightly lighter work. It's just more work. So, like working Sundays and being able to work breaks and stuff like that when the robots are down for fucking 2 hours, like it's adding up, and I'm trying to really remember, like, all right, like every hour you work is going to be whatever dollar or two an hour to your profit sharing, whatever the multiplier ends up being. It's usually like at max, I think the most it's ever been was like $3 to $4, almost $4 based on the profits or whatever. So like, you know, I've been averaging 2 to 2,300 hours.
I don't think I've ever even looked at how many hours I work in a year. I should.
We have in our like hub, there is a like, it tells you when you've clocked in, when you clocked out. But it also has, because we have a performance bonus and you can only get it if you were at work for enough hours, they have a calculator on that tells you where your hours are at. So like, I think I'm at 1,400 hours already from last October.
Okay.
So 1,500. I don't know, somewhere between 14 to 1,500, I think. But
I don't know. I'll need to figure it out. Ours is confusing. Like they break down. Like you get a shift premium. You're supposed to get a travel premium, which we also don't get in Canada, which is less money. But they break it down like hours in the week, but then it's like hours at overtime and hours at this, but they break it down in a weird way where it's not like 40 hours regular, 10 over, 10 double. It's like 60 hours regular, 3 hours overtime, 4 hours double, like whatever the math is, you know? So it's like your overtime, you get time and a half, you know, right? So if you worked 10 hours at time and a half, you would get, 7.25 hours of regular and then 2.75, whatever the fucking math is. I don't want to do it. I've been working all day. But you would get your regular time as regular hours, and then the half as like half. So when you look at your paycheck, if you worked like 60 hours in a week, you would have something like 50 hours regular, 6 half your pay. It's weird.
So they're making it complicated so they can possibly fuck up and not give you as much money.
Yeah.
It's harder for you to prove it.
It's really fucking confusing. Like,
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I should fiscal year is, I think our fiscal year is July. So I should actually look at it. Nah, I should do it start of the year next year. Do January through and see how many hours I work in the year.
Well, what I started doing too, like especially now that work that I'm working breaks, sometimes like I have a note in my thing that says every single like the day, the date, and then that I worked a break. So like I'm like, all right, like every single that way, like I always know, and if I do double check my checks now. They're like, all right, they did have it, but like I'm just leaving it as a note in my thing. I'm like, all right, I worked this much, boom, like
Yeah,
at least for those. But,
that's smart.
it's worth doing now because at this point it really is like companies are trying to legitimately just fuck you when they can.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, they didn't notice like they're missing an hour. All right.
I mean, this place has been pretty good. Like, there's been times where, like recently they paid me my per diem in the US and then they're like, oh, you owe us $180. And I'm like, no. But there have also been times where like months later, I didn't catch it at all. And they're like, hey, we did not pay you 6 hours of overtime. Here you go. Like, I'm like,
that's
oh,
cool.
shit.
Okay.
I'm like, so somebody's watching,
So they're just being by the books, which is like, all right, it sucks.
Yeah.
But hey.
So they're pretty good about it, but it is like I would like to know the number, just like to know, but also
Yeah.
when I was doing all that overtime and working all those days in Port Huron, I kind of made myself sad when like after like I think it was after half a year I looked at it and was like, I've had a week off. Like
Yeah.
total. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, that was exactly what I was thinking earlier. I was like, oof. I
Yeah.
don't want to think about the fact that like essentially I've had like some Sundays off and maybe a weekend, but like for the most part, like I might be probably under like 15 to 20 days, somewhere maybe pushing over 15 days off this year. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Outside of the week that I use my vacation. But yeah. That said, let's get to a question.
Yeah.
This one's that I'm not gonna lie. I think this one might take the whole time. If you could push a button and eliminate all social media, would you push it?
No.
That's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah. Like social media, it can be very shitty as we've seen, but also like it does connect people,
Yeah.
like and you can share things. Like I have friends all over the fucking world that I haven't seen, but we still converse and talk and do all sorts of shit. We also have this podcast going, which is
Yeah.
we're uploading it, like, but without social media we wouldn't have Discord really. We'd be doing this on a Zoom, and like I think without us
Not
being
uploading it.
yeah, without us uploading it, I don't think we would do this as often. Like, because
I
the uploading kind of keeps us on a schedule. Like, it's like, oh, we have to have
Yeah.
something for Monday. Like nobody watches, but like
There's
we
a
have
thing.
to have something. It's that
No, I'm with
ADHD.
you
We have to
there.
have the structure.
I guess to me, like the butter, it is more of the fact of like, there's probably a lot of things in this world going on that I wouldn't know if it weren't for
That
social
too.
media.
That too. Yeah.
Because there's not only the fact that like with social media you can see like whatever news is currently happening around the world. There's also like the news that's happening around the world that like other people you're friends with have the time to process that you don't, that they can then share with you, so you don't have to take that time or find said thing. So it exponentially increases how much you can know about what's going on. So it's like on the good and bad of that, like yes, I get like as people we weren't supposed to be able to process that much information that often. So it is like overload, which is why it's anxiety inducing, but like
Yeah.
it's I like the effect that like despite the fact that like no one's being held accountable right now,
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
I want to emphasize that. Hopefully, right now,
Yeah.
that like I shared a thing today that like fucking Ivanka Trump and her husband Jared are like built. They bought an island, a 1,500-acre island, to just build their own little private thing. I'm like, I'm like, how much money did that cost to do all those things and get someone to fly whatever infrastructure? There's no electric grid. She was talking about having to build an electric grid on this fucking island for themselves. I'm like, literally that much money could probably like fix fucking an entire school district somewhere.
Yep.
Like, it's fucking insane.
Yep.
So, that said, like, again, wouldn't know that some random person is taking advantage of people to that degree to be able to afford to do something like that. But like,
Yep. There is also there's it's social media. There's a social aspect of it as well too. Like
yeah,
there's so many things that, look at, corrupt cops. People record it, post it on the internet. Now you see it. Does anything get done? No. But we see it, and can work towards some shit getting done. Same with like a lot of the wars that are going on. We're actually seeing like, oh, this is what's happening versus what we're being told. You didn't have that in Vietnam, really. You didn't have that in the Iraq War. Like,
I mean, if what I understand, like World War II, like most of the Germans didn't know what the concentration camps were or that they even existed. So when they found out, they were all like, "What?"
Yeah.
Like, so again, but that's also the part that's disturbing now is we know that they're kind of doing shit like that, and
yeah,
people aren't doing nothing about it. So who knows? But in the context of things, they actually didn't know back then, and there's a lot of things a lot of people didn't know back then because we have all of this shit
Yeah.
to know things. So it's kind of
It's a double-edged sword. Like it gives us the knowledge and the ability to share with everybody else, but then it can also be used for propaganda to make it not happen.
honestly, I think I just thought of one of the best arguments to get rid of it. Jake Paul.
Yeah,
We don't have Jake Paul.
we would
don't have social
we would
media.
still have a Jake Paul.
Yeah, but he wouldn't do what he's doing now.
I think we wouldn't know as much, like because we still had Hulk Hogan.
They only got their start because of Vine.
Yeah, but
That's
I
more of
mean,
what I mean.
we still had Hulk Hogan.
Yes.
We still had people that were arguably as shitty, but we didn't know how shitty they were until we were older and had
Yeah.
social media to show it. Like,
True.
you know,
I guess it's one of those things where it's like it gives us the knowledge to know a lot of the things that are going on, but it also allows us to propel people like that to power.
Yeah.
And find out, but like, so there's like you can know a lot of things, but it's also going to help a lot of those same people. So there's
yeah, it's a
it's a
-22 double-edged sword. Like, would it be nice
say right now-
if we were to blow up and become popular instead of them? Fuck yeah. Like,
The way I think about it is I think it's a 60-40 right now. There's a 60% where there's a positive and a 40 where there's a negative to the
yeah.
media and social media. So it's like, all right, like as long as we stay there, like it's slowly degrading, but right now it's still positive. So we'll see. Like North Korea, again, that's where it is positive. We can find out things about what's going on there. But also, they use it to fucking.
Yeah,
used.
theirs isn't really.
Oh,
It's not.
well, but not really.
Yeah, it's not the way social media should be,
Yeah.
where it's free and open. Which, yeah, one could argue there should be regulations on what should be there too. But like, I say make it open, and then if you post something that the world doesn't agree with, there's the
Find
barrier.
out.
There's the filter.
Yep.
The world will take care of it.
Oh yeah. Oh. Well, that said, I think
Oh.
just see something in your arm.
Well, I forgot I had the little crack in the skull and was like, what the fuck? Like,
Oh, I see it. I see it. That's funny.
yeah.
That said, I am probably gonna call it so we can go. I still need to make dinner and try to get to bed at a decent time. I'm dying, so
Yeah, I was thinking of doing laundry today, but I might push it to tomorrow. I should do it Thursday, so I have a full set of clothes, but I don't want to do laundry Thursday.
I forgot that yesterday, and then I did laundry as soon as I got home today. So I have at least one load of laundry done. There's at least two, or there's at least one, maybe two loads left. No, for sure two, maybe three, and then I'll be all right. But yeah, I was like, all right. I had to rewear a pair of pants yesterday or today because I'd forgotten. I was like, oh, all right, let's do it. I said, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. We love you guys. Be nice to those that deserve it.
And fight those that don't. Goodbye.
Bye, guys. Fuck guys.
Fuck guys.